Okay, I think the voice will work fine. I'll just try to check with my phone once. Okay, I think the voice will work fine. I'll just try to check with my phone once. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are live now. I think I should load the design. Okay, so welcome to the another stream of First Labs. So as if you are following the live streams, you can see that we have designed up to this, and we have just created the folder architecture and all, and some files. And in the last stream, we did up to this part. So yeah, so we'll start implementing it. I think if I recall correctly, yeah, I was adding the home screen. Then before reading the home screen, I thought okay, what is this? Okay, this is the source code. Let's close it, and yeah, we just set two screens here. I think just to make the files for home, we have this screen, and then for income, we have this screen. The UI code will be written in this file. Okay, we have four screens, so there will be four files for this each of these screens, and these are all pretty much will be separate feature. So we'll have separate folders in the feature. As you can see, we have just added home and income, and let's check. Let me increase the pen speed here. Yeah, means for the noise cancellation, I just added two filters. This in OBS we have noise gate and noise suppressor. So now the voice of the fan will not get in the audio channel. Okay, so we have main.dart, my app, and also yeah, in the last stream we discussed that we'll add the bottom navigation bar, which will be this one. So we have that function, it is constructor. I guess it was inside scaffold. Where is the scaffold? Okay. So we have the main function, which will call this constructor. Then here we have the home screen. I just have to find that constructor, this bottom navigation bar. If we go into the home screen, then what we have here is the scaffold. I think inside scaffold we have that bottom navigation. Okay, not here. Okay, not seeing this option. I can just search it. Did I search it in the last stream? Yeah. In the last stream we opened this tab. Actually, I have not closed it till now. Okay, so bottom navigation bar class. A material widget explain. Okay, why it is not scrolling? Okay, as you know, I have added the theme key bindings in the browser itself. We can use just this extension. Then using the theme key bindings, you can just navigate through the website. You can just press F and all these key bindings will come up, and pressing any of this you can perform the action pointing to that key binding. I don't know. Okay, yeah, now we are able to scroll it. Okay, so in material widget displayed at the bottom. Let me zoom it for my viewers. Okay, the network is also fine. Bottom navigation bar class, the length of it must be at least 2. This items icon and label must not be null. Navigation bar steps and system displayed. Usually used in conjunction with a scaffold. Okay, we are getting this option here. A bottom navigation bar is usually used in conjunction with a scaffold, where it is provided as the scaffold or bottom navigation bar argument. There is an updated version of this component navigation bar that's preferred for new applications and applications that are configured for material tree. Okay, I think we should also look into that. The length of items must be at least 2, and each items icon and label must not be null. Yeah, length of item must be at least 2. Yeah, that's why I think I created this 2 screen first, so that I can put this 2 in the navigation. Okay, the internet may fluctuate, but I hope it doesn't lag the stream. A bottom navigation bar. Okay, I have read this line. Let me just see the example. Then I can understand it faster. So here we have constructor, then we have the definition of the class definition here. Bottom navigation bar example lab. Then we have the build method. Okay, which is used to build, basically build the UI here. Then it is calling the material lab. Okay, in home we are passing this one, I think. So this will be the screen here. Okay, where did it go? Navigation bar. Okay, not this one. Shows a bottom navigation bar as it is used. Okay, we need to implement this same thing. Okay, we need a variable here. Using this we can just save the state. You see, the index means this one is 0, 1, 2, 3. You can just store it here. Okay, where it is changing different colors as well. Okay, option style, this is a text style. Then a widget option. Okay, inside widget we have 4. Okay, so I think these are the text that are shown here when we just click on those buttons here. So we have widget build context, okay, return, scaffold, app bar. Okay, this one is the automation bar, app bar. Then we have the body, this whole thing. The center we are passing widget options that elemented selected index. bottom navigation bar. Okay, inside. So we have this, we are getting this bottom navigation bar inside scaffold. In bottom navigation bar, we are passing this constructor, and then here we're passing the items. Const bottom navigation bar item, bottom navigation bar item. Okay, this is the means content for the navigation bar actually. So this is the icon home, and this part is the code here. Okay, widget options dot element add. Okay, let's start implementing this one in our code itself. So should I make this a bit more bigger? Okay, so we will have the home screen, and inside home screen we'll add the navigation bar. So let's define it how it was in the example. You can just do it here. Selected x start with 0, and then you can just define the widgets. Will it take this as type, or I have to use, okay, I have to use the capital W list widget. Okay, let's write it full, then we'll check. Screens, let's put the screens. Control F. I was trying to press the Control S. Okay. Remove type orientation, add late modifier. Okay, so it is recommending me to use this format using pair before screens and then widgets here. Why? I know I will put here screens only, and data type will be this one. Is it more clear to read this code? No, means This is already clear. Why this is not clear? We have the data type, then we just with a variable, and here we will write the screens. The way we have here. But here they have defined, they have mentioned the type here as well. Can you just see another example? It will make us more clear. Close. Class bottom navigation, for example, extends. Okay, here they have used switch case to implement a code. What will happen when we click at home, and what will happen when we click on this part? Okay, I think I have to, let me just make this smaller. Okay, now it's visible. Okay, what will happen when we click on here, open dialog? It will just execute this one, case 2. When we click on this icon, and when we click on this, it was scrolling. Okay, okay, let's first use this one. We'll implement our bottom navigation bar using this one only, using this class. Here let's note the screen. Okay, for now I have the only one screen here. Screen. I think I will need one more for the home screen part, as I am already in home. I think I have to create. Is my internet is working fine? It is showing a bit lower bit rate. Okay, I guess I have to rename this home screen to something else. Okay, I will refactor it. First, let's create another screen. We have income screen, then the third screen that we have. For now, I have only created the file and just returning a widget as just placeholder. It will not show anything. It will just show a cross. So placeholder refers to means the area where we can means put the UI and all. Uh, Actually, it shows a box and a cross as well in the screen if we try to load the app as it is using this code only. So in the source code also it is written creates a widget which draws a box. So inside this box only all the UI and all. Okay. Okay, I think we have to remove the placeholder and we'll just use the scaffold. So now what do we have for scaffold in the source code? Creates a visual scaffold for material design widgets. Visual scaffold for material design widgets. And if I just search the actual meaning of scaffold in real life, a temp. Okay, let me go inside. Zoom it. So a scaffold is a temporary structure used to support a work crew and materials to aid in the construction, maintenance, and repair of buildings, bridges, and all other human-made structures. Scaffolds are widely used on site to get access to heights and areas that would be otherwise hard to get. So this is similar to this only. So here, it will when we run the app, it will just show white screen. I think I should run it instead of only speaking about it. So if I run it, this will open the home screen. Okay, let's. Okay, I am running it now. Let me make it bigger. Okay, I think I have made it too much big. Okay, let it run. It this one, the scaffold. Let it load, then I will just talk about it. Okay, this will be the app colors, constant file for setting the color in our app. Then income screen. Meanwhile, we can just create another folders. Okay, we have already created expense here. Let me create the folder for screens here. New directory screens. Okay, I have to rename it. Inside we can add expense screen dart. Here we'll just create this skeleton code. Okay, I have to import the material.dart, which will provide us all this definition of all this. Means what we call this. These types. So okay, here the widget class definition. So widget is also, what is widget here? If widget is the data type here, then how it is defined? Okay, let's import it and check it. Why it is showing red here? Extend. Did we miss something? Okay, we have not given the name here. Class. Okay, why it is not loading it? Okay, it installed. Yeah, by default we are running it in debug mode. So basically this is a scaffold. So in this, up to this area, we can add the UI that we need with the help of the code and all. And let's name this screen expense screen extends stateful widget, then cons super.key. Then we'll have why it asking me to convert to block body? No, not yet. And here state. Okay, what should I put inside here? State expense screen. Okay, at override state. Here I have to change the name. Expense screen state. Then here we will have the definition, class definition. Expense screen state. Oh, I was trying to save it. I think it is it got auto saved. Okay, nonetheless, no need to worry on that. We just load it again. Screen state extends state Here we have to pass the spin screen, which will be okay. Yeah, it is showing 3 errors. Const. Okay, this is a constructor, so we have to give this name here. Constructor with the super key. So we need the key because we have the widget tree, right? Using the key, it will map at which position will have the object of this class. Means it will return the widgets only. So at what position we'll have the widget. So that's why we need the key. It is a way to identify. Okay, let's just change it. Escape folder for now. Our goal is to just create the navigation bar for now. Bottom navigation bar to be more precise. Okay, so here also let's make it scaffold and save it. Okay, in home screen, inside the screen variable, we will just income screen, then we'll have expense screen. I hope my audio is working fine this time. Should I just check quickly on my phone? It's working fine this time. Should I just check quickly? This will be the UI here. Okay, so today my audio is working fine. I have not played any background music, so should I just play one? Okay, let me just crank up some background music here. I think I'll just play something I have downloaded, kept. Okay, so why it is showing giving me the warning that I should use this? Why? Why this is better? Uh, Among these two, I think this is more means better in the sense that we can read this more clearly here. Could you please explain which files have been created so far? Okay, so far means I have created a structure and just the files for the screens, which will be inside the feature. We'll have a screen for analytics, expense, home, income. I will just show the design here. According to design, we just 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the 4 screens. Click here. We have 4 screens. So this one will be the home, and next this one is the expense, and this one is the income, and this one will be the analytics. So here for the navigation, bottom navigation bar, I need minimum 2 screens to show, or 2 items. So I just created means two files for the screen. I have not implemented the full code. I just put the scaffold here only, so that I can just create the navigation bar. I'll put these two there. Using the index, we can just toggle between those two. Means it was written in the code in the official documentation here. So yeah, so I'm trying to create the bottom navigation bar here. The length of items must be at least 2, and each item's icon and label must not be null. So yeah, so because of this, I just created a, we can call it dummy file, but it later it will implement the screen fully. Actually, we are writing in the home screen itself. So I may need to separate out this file and then home screen as into another file. But before that, just let implement the navigation bar here. If it's clear the question, I think answers the question. Other than this, in the last stream only we created the folder architecture, and here in the constant folder we have created the colors file. Here we'll use the color in our whole app. And also, if something similar widget we'll use in different screens, or we need the code, then we'll just put it here. Means it is more like the shared widget. Instead of writing the code again and again, we'll just use from here. So we have just created a folder only. Yeah, so I hope this answers the question. Means what are the files we have created yet. And now currently I was checking on this one, as the Android Studio was giving me this warning, not warning, means suggestion, that I should use this format instead of this one. So I was wondering why this one is better. At first glance we can see this is more readable, I think, more clear, but this is more simpler. So that is, I'm getting the conflict here. Because here we are using the pair, and then we are giving the data type here. I want to keep write in this format only. Okay. And yeah, as you know, we have the main file where everything begins. It's the running of the code and code execution. I don't have the exact definition, but here hovering on the run app we can get the definition here. The run app method renders the provided app widget into the platform dispatcher.implicit view. So the rendering of our whole app and the code and the widgets we have added will be done by this function. Okay, so here and next we have the my app which is it returning a widget? Yeah. Then we have the my app which will return the material app. And from material app we will get the screens. At first we'll get the home screen, which we can see here, this one. So when we implement the navigation bar, we can see, we'll be able to see here. So let's continue it. Can we just use this one, bottom navigation bar, and then we have this class according to what we saw in the example. Items will add these screens. No, items, I think items are the icons. If we hover here, we can see what are the properties we have here. If items, list bottom navigation bar item. Okay, bottom navigation bar item. Bottom navigation bar item. Bottom navigation let keep this only. Okay, if someone wants to see the folder structure or the files, I can just show it, but for now let's keep this one. So I can see changes, items, bottom navigation bar item, it will be list, right? Okay, I think okay, now I'm getting a bit sense here. If we use the type, after that if we use the bracket, it itself says that this is a list of this type. So if I use the widget here, it means the type, if we write here and then we see this bracket, that means this is a list of type widget. So that's how it becomes more self-explanatory and more readable than this writing at the front, but it makes it uniform actually. And if we don't give any type, we have to give a type. If I use final here, then also I think it is showing me some suggestion. The variable name scale is not a lower case. Okay, you're asking me to write it in lowercase. Okay, I've written. Okay, when I press save, it is auto formatting. Final because we'll not be changing whatever we have here, right? We are setting it for once and then it will remain as it is. Okay. So we are initializing the variable here itself, whatever the value we need. We're writing it inside this list. Okay, now we have items, bottom navigation bar item, and then here, okay, it's bottom navigation bar. So what is the format to write? Can I just quickly go to the source code, bottom navigation bar. Okay, I can just traverse using the key binding. Okay, we have to pass I can pass the current index value here. I think I can just see the example and follow that. It will be faster for now. Not this one. Okay, so we have to use the constructor bottom navigation bar here. We can just put home for now. Okay, but we'll show income and expense. So let's put icon like X income icons dot. Okay, and we check here. Okay, F F L F, and next we will have income. Let's type income if we can get something related to that. Okay, we are getting money back. And what we have in our design, for income I am using the cash symbol. Okay, let's use that one only. Payments, okay, you can use this one. So okay, I think we are searching on symbols. Let me change the filter here, and then income, then payments, and now we'll get the option for Flutter payments dot underscore outline. Payments underscore outlined. It is showing red color. Why it is showing red color? Icon data cannot be assigned to the parameter type widget. Okay, the widget, so we have to put it inside this one. Control S. Okay, should I use the blue? Okay, we have this one, and what are other properties we have? We have set the icon label active icon. Let's add others as well. Let me just add icon for now. I just copied this one. Then next we'll have the symbol. Expense. What we have in the design, let me just look it again, and we have this. Okay, for expense we have this one, and for income we have this symbol, which I just got confused. This one is for expense screen, this one is not this one. This one is the income screen, and this one is the expense. Okay, so for expense, okay, we have used this one for expense, and next we will use for income. Where is the money back? What to search? I'm not getting any option. Saving Save. If I click here, what name does it shows? Not getting any options, but I think I can just search the material. Okay, I think this one comes in material symbols. Okay, this mosquito is stabbing me. How did I got this icon then, if I'm not able to search it now? Okay, so this income expense, income. Okay, we can just use similar icon. Okay, I think this will look fine, but I don't know because I already made this design. I have to put it here. I think it will look a bit, either it will look better or odd. Money, income. Yeah, we are getting the icon in income only, then why it's not showing here? Okay, for now let's add this one, savings outline. Okay, sometimes I just get confused in the frame key bindings. Icons dot savings outlined. Okay, this two. Okay, we got up to this two, and index, current index. I think by default it is 0. When we hover here, we can just see equal to 0. So when we don't write the value 0, it will just take the first one. Okay, now I have to find a way change it. I think I have to use related index here, and then on tab I can just do set state, which was similar in the example we saw. And for selected, active icon. Okay, for selected we can just use different widget, which will be icon only, just we can add different color maybe. Okay, so what other things we need to do? If I just do restart, then okay, we are getting error here. or regarding this only bottom navigation bar dot tag. Okay, we have not implemented it fully. Let's implement it. We can, I think we have to add this on tap. Okay, so now we can do on tap. Okay, let me check once again in the example. Okay, here also we have down tap. On tapping it, it is sending a index as well. Okay, we can just do sets, not this way. It will be why the network is lagging here. Yeah, it will be this format. State selected index to index, and when we do set state, it will just reveal the widget. When we reveal the widget, then do we need this current index value now? Okay, yeah, using this it will show the new icon. And now it will show new different screens. Inside body we will have these screens, and then how it was written in the example itself. And we can also add, I think, the background color. Selected item color. Okay, selected item color, we can add this property. Not here, we have to put it inside this. If I do selected item color, colors dot, we have that in our app colors. We have named it, we have named this one dark, but this cream color. Did I miss something on the last stream? If I go to my design file here, here we can see we will have the, let me zoom it for now, secondary, primary, tertiary, and dark. Dark is more like a bit towards the black and brown. And now it is showing in the this and these are same. As you can see the values. I think I mistakenly did the same thing. Let me just fix it. Not this one. I think I should go to the website itself. Dark 560232. Okay. Is it this one just now? 563232. Okay. Copy. And then we'll just go to this one. Oh, this one. And PVP. Then we'll just paste the color values here. And then if I do blue, now it is getting a dark color here. Okay. Documentation and problems. What will this shows? One of the F here represents the opacity and all. Not opacity, I think the alpha value. Otherwise it is become transparent and all that. Let me make it a bit smaller again. Primary change the tertiary. Did I change something else? Primary, tertiary, secondary, dark. Okay, I changed the dark one. Let's name it as dark one now, and then let's name it as tertiary. Let's move this upward. Okay. Let's make the background of the selected icon white. Okay, we have the app colors. Tertiary, elected item colors after the tertiary. Okay, and what more we can add? Background color we can add. Background color, okay. We'll have the secondary. If I do what restart, will this show the navigation? Again it is showing error. Okay, every item must have a null label. Okay, non label. So where do we have this label here? Okay, I think we can add text. The label may refer to that value. Is it inside this item? Yeah, we have a label here, but we can see it can be null here, but let's put the name for now. I don't know why we are getting that error. Well, line 251, position 10. Line 251. We don't have line 251 here. I think it is referring to the source code line from navigation bar dot start. Okay. Okay, let's add label. Label will have home, and then here label will have not home. Here we will add income, and here we will add expense. I don't know if I am getting viewers here. Sometimes it shows I'm getting viewers, but the views number is remaining same here. Okay, why I think I pressed the shortcut for this seminar built in, but I am not using it. As you can see, project context disabled. I don't want to use this AI here, while otherwise it affects the learning. But if I use the AI, he will give not he means the AI will give this whole thing in one go only. Okay, we've added a level. Now let's restart again. Okay, it loaded. Let me yeah, it is changing the screen, but this design is far from what we have here. The bottom navigation bar, can we add this all designs there, padding and all? If I do okay, if I do here, put it inside a container, or and then if I do box decoration and box decoration, radius, border radius dot circular, and let's put it to 30 for now, I think I should create a separate file to write this constant values. Why it is showing error? What is the error, by the way? Then what I can assign here? Can I assign just values? Border radius is asking me border radius geometry. Border radius geometry. Circular radius 30. If I press save and comma here, press alternate H. Now we see I have set shortcut for hot reload. Okay, I think I have to do hot restart here. Am I getting error? Can I do padding as well? Padding, okay, inside this only I can add padding. All. Okay, I'll just start it again. Starting it in running it in debug mode. Meanwhile, let's pull in. Here in bottom navigation bar we can see different widget is used. Navigation bar class. Okay, I just want to decorate it. To decorate the whole navigation bar here. Yeah, it loaded. Okay, we are getting the design as well. So I just added padding of 8 here. Let it make it 16 and then press alt H. Yeah, it is now working. And then border radius, I think we have to remove the padding here. Do I need to put a border radius outside this one? If I do all voltage. We got the padding, and then if I do border radius 50, not 50, okay. Why I'm not getting anything? Any border radius? Is it not done this way? Do I need to add border as well? Maybe there is no border. Border. Okay, border, box border dot all. So we need to give values, right? Okay, width, style, color. Okay. I am seeing something behind this. If I remove the padding here and use it, okay. Do we have styles inside bottom navigation bar? Bottom navigation bar type. Okay, I'm seeing something like this landscape layout. So I just want to check if any style property is there. I'm getting level style, but not this bottom. What is bottom navigation bar type? Bottom navigation bar type. Okay. Let's do something else. Let me just search it quickly. Not nar. Bottom navigation bar. Flutter. I just don't want to use separate package, just whatever we have built in. Okay. Okay, it is similar to what we have implemented here. This is similar actually what we have implemented. Widget options dot element at selected index. Okay, isn't this similar to the example official in the official documentation? It's similar to what we had. Okay, let's do some trial and error here. So if I pad it more, like 16, then you can see it is inside. But is it giving a shadow there? And if I do padding for the container itself, padding it's dot all feet voltage. Okay, we don't need padding here. We'll just add outside. This one. Okay. Now if I add color of the container, we have background color. We add some kind of color in container. Key alignment painting color. Okay, color stop. What color is the navigation bar? Tertiary color, not tertiary. Secondary color. Okay, now let's getting null. Okay, container we have app colors dot secondary. Now if I do restart, let's check where is the error this time. Widgets dot container failed assertion line. Failed assertion line 276 position 10. Color equal to null decoration cannot provide both a color and a decoration. To provide both, use decoration, box decoration, color. Okay. So if we are using decoration, box decoration, then we have to use here only, not this one. Now if we delete it and just paste it here, then it will resolve the issue. Alt H. Alt H. Why is nothing happening? Let me just restart it. Okay. Okay, now I am getting it. I thought I can just blend these two together, but here I can see it is somewhat like elevated. Why the bottom navigation bar is elevated? Elevation. Elevation. Okay, 0.0. Yeah. We have to fix it. Should I just use a package, third-party package? Height. What if I do 100 here? Okay, width. Width. I think let's keep it as it is. Container height. Let's try to restart it. Am I getting some error? Okay, it's starting very quickly. Is this working? Okay, yeah, it's working. Height. Let's. If I give it 50, so we are getting overflowed. What if 60? If I give 90, then also workload, so 100, I think it is the maximum. Okay, then without this also, okay, we are getting it proper. It's taking less space. Oh yeah, we had it waiting here, right? Being a bit sleepy, but I'll just quickly finish this one for now. And okay, but if I do change the value to 2 or 0 or XX 9, let me put it 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think this much is fine. What if I add more option here? Let me add the home as well. For now, let's copy it, paste it, and then I can just show home. Home outlined, and then we have to enter the label here, home voltage, home expense income, and then we'll have undo y. Okay, icons dot analytics line, and we can just have analytics. Okay, why it is not showing properly? Okay, we are getting error here. Actually, contains home screen, dirty state, screen state. Yeah, we're trying to load a index. We will only have 0, 1. Can we repeat here for now? Okay, let me just quickly do this before going to sleep. Expand screen, then we added a home here, home screen, expand screen, income screen, analytics, screen. Alt G. I put the Alt G as my shortcut. I want to press Alt H. Okay, let me add this in the folder structure itself. Analytics, new CRWNS, here new file, analytics.dart, and stateful analytics. Okay, scaffold for now. Let's then we have expense, we have home, we have income. For okay, let me go back to home screen here. Analytics, okay. If I do not restart, will it work? I'm getting a bit error here. Okay. Oh, 0 1 2 3. Okay, we can show. Do I need to create separate nav screen? Or can we put it here itself? Home constant, home screen. Let me just try with the nav screen. Okay. I can just put it in the outside only. Just put it outside only for now. Navigate.dart for now, and let's make it stateful, as we'll be changing some of the values and states needs to be maintained. And it will be navigate, and we should import the material design, material code here, and scaffold. I think I can just copy the home thing here, the whole home thing. Okay, this thing need to be kept. Delete it, and then if I go to navigate, I can just put it P and then P and then home screen, add override, undo, override, then we save it. We will override the build method. Why it is not suggesting us? Do I need to manually? Okay, let me import it all then. I think I am getting the anxiety to sleep now. Okay. Is this file is okay? Okay, well, I have imported the colors not as properly. I will import the full path. Okay, no error issue here. Will and in home screen will override the build method and with set build context. Why it is showing error? Build context. Is it not like this or what? Okay, build. We can just return scaffold here. Otherwise, build method will show error. Escape, shift A, undo, colon S, alt H, alt F, control D, and let's just okay. Well, let's close it and start it again. It will start in debug mode. Exhausted head was trying to locate. Okay, why does it exhausted space? Home screen and expense income screen. Okay, I mean it was clearing the space in this emulator. Okay, I think I have not passed that. We have to pass here the nav it. Okay. Should I do this thing? Widget dot option the way it was there. I have to read about it by the way. Where is the example? Okay. We have this widget options dot element add widget options widget options dot undefined. Why it is undefined? Widget options dot element add widget options. What is this widgets option? Widget catalog variable option. Let's start from here. Okay, invoke. No such method error, no such method error, no constructor declared in class null. Okay. We have navigate here. Okay, main my app. Then we have navigate. Select index equal to 0. Then we have home screen. We have spend screen. We have income screen. We have analytics screen. Then okay. One, two, three, four. Okay, that is also fine. Where is the issue? Spends. If I decrease one option, because having it was working fine up to 3 icons, then it suddenly it's working fine up to 3 icons. I'll fix this later. Is it because of not getting enough space? no such method error. How come we have no such method? Everything is working fine, by the way. I think somewhere I missed out something. Do I need to use something like this widgets.ensure initialized? We have these things here. Widget. Widget finding dot ensure initialized. Okay. There is something like widget finding. Uh, widgets finding. No, no, not this way. Okay, I think I have to fix it in the next stream. If I'm feeling really sleepy now, so as you can see until here. Okay. we will fight with this continue fighting with this in the next stream. So Control S, Control H. So if I do go here and then save it, try to reload this again. Let's pause it and run it. Close error paths. Why I'm getting rinse error? Can I do one here? Can I do two here? Can I do three here? Why it is not showing any error? Because yeah, now it is showing error. Let's see what error it is showing. Current index items not length is not true. Okay, yeah, it's correctly pointing out this one. 0 1 2 3 1 2 3 what 0 1 2 3. Okay, we had this analytics screen, name it analytics screen, by the way. Analytics screen, analytics screen, analytics screen state screen screen. Press on Alt H, not Alt G. Okay, analytics, rename analytics, rename it screen. I don't know if my audio is fine. Analytics screen. Okay. Do I need to add some kind of key? Maybe that may have the issue here. Okay, navigate text screen. what key to use. Can I use index as key? Key. Can I use label as key or? Can I write this way? We don't need key. We need key only for animation and such thing, so that properly identifies as it was written in a documentation itself. If I do select page index, okay, with a parameter of string dot to string alt F, I have to do this item. Okay, so I am getting render issue. Okay, this error was earlier. I think if I make the icon small, it may work. Let's make the size Okay, I'll continue. Next stream, we'll start with resolving the bug. Really sleeping, feeling a bit sleepy now. As in other words, you can say that. Okay, I said this fellow, but I didn't sense it. Okay, let me, if I run it once again. don't need key as well. Okay, let me stop the streaming now. Thank you for joining.